A Thursday night in May, beautiful day for some boys lacrosse. His Holy Name host, North Ridgeville. Cicerchi Field, home of the Green Wave. This is Holy Name Boys Lacrosse, and your home for all Holy Name Athletics YouTube. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Parma Heights, Ohio, as the 5-4 Holy Name Green Wave host the 1-3 North Ridgeville Rangers. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Well, we thought we were going in here to see history. That wasn't until 2:15 today when we found out, no, the record for most goals in a single season is not 42. It is 79. A big margin of error, but yet we move. The Rangers, starting off well, will lose possession, goes to that far side on the bad pass and rolls out of play. There are still records that Xavier Rodriguez can break today, such as the most goals in a single game at 10. He's had 8 points this year. Think back to the Glen Oak game. In the 11-10 loss, he had 8 goals in that game. Xavier Rodriguez can score at will. If he does so, we might have a record-breaking night, not in the way that we thought we would see it, but nonetheless a record-breaking night. Holy Name last night coming off a 13-7 loss to the Padua Bruins. Xavier Rodriguez, 6 goals in that contest. Butler thought about cutting, cuts now to the right. Butler goes high, misses. It's weird to see someone not named Xavier Rodriguez shooting the ball. Holy Name will now work for the first time this afternoon from behind the goal. It'll be Andrew Norris, who's had himself a little campaign to take it. Nice run made near the goal, just misses off of Phoenix Hedgie, and the Rangers get it back. Butler trying to apply pressure, and the ball will roll around. Butler, the defense, gets the ball back, goes in front of goal, flips it to Jeffrey Bird on the far side. Bird thought about on the far flank, spins, inside, shot low, blocked by Pillar. So both goalkeepers now on the board with a save apiece, as we're around 2 minutes in, still scoreless. Bad pass, ball will roll out of play, and Holy Name will take it back. North Ridgeville is not your conventional high school team. They are a club program with technically no affiliation to the high school team. The goal for the Rangers is, over the next couple of years, build up the program, and then when they're ready and have enough players, then you go to the high school stage. But until then, they'll play a schedule built for high school, as they've played a couple of tough teams this year. Rodriguez, he's looking for goal number 1 on the day and trips. Picks it right back up, bobbles it to himself. Now will go towards net, makes his move, loses it a second time. Ground ball, Rodriguez trying to get it, will not get it. And now here come the Rangers on the near side. Musa will take it. Good job by the Rangers defense to avoid any early danger. So Musa will wait and play it away. Hoff goes back to Musa. Coach Fedor giving plenty of instructions on that far side. Musa waiting to make his move, fakes it, goes on back and rolls away from the Rangers. Will stay in play. Yes, it barely will, as Douglas goes to get it. So Douglas will have Bird against him. Bird frees the ball and scoops it up on the far flank. Excellent defense from Bird as he's stripped up. He will continue to run with it on that far side. Point, I'm looking for their opener. Rodriguez, the long shot, just saved by Pillar. Maybe a little bit of an assist from the post, but nonetheless a missile saved. Brzezinski trying to get the ball on the attacking half, will miss. Now here come the Rangers once again on the attack. Musa cuts to the right, spinning, being hit, grounds it, and saved by Rose. Holy Name yesterday liked to have play begin behind the goal, even on the defensive, where Tom Yanko would get it on a simple flick. Now here come the Namers. Norris goes back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez definitely playing with a chip on his shoulder after having the potential chance to break a record stripped from him 4 hours ago. Farrell. Pick being set by Norris. Farrell continues to run with it, goes to the far side. Jeremiah Sanders now has it. Sanders retreating a couple of steps, waiting to make his move. Now begins, goes right, swims left, underneath, shoot, no good. It was a nice idea from Sanders to try and cut. Went right, went low, was not enough. Rodriguez plays it on in and just goes above Phoenix Hedgie. Paler will put a net on it. Now 5 minutes in, still no goals. Kind of a surprise from this high-flying Holy Name offense, who heading into today's ball game is averaging just above 9 goals per game. Now here come the Rangers looking for their opener. Brennan will take it. Has Leland Walker against him along with Margosian. Now it goes right in front of goal. And now they will retreat with the ball before shooting. Wampelman plays it on back. Brennan has Sanders on him, cuts to his right, cuts right once again. Brennan bounces off of the crossbar. Rose also got a piece of it. It's freed. Sanders will go for it for the green and white. Goes back in no man's land. The ground ball continues to roll. Norris now joining the fight, scoops it, and a clean transfer. Here comes Andrew Norris. And he will peel off on the attack. Just plays it simply to Rodriguez. Can he find his opener? The sophomore sensation Rodriguez, the shot, and once again saved by Pillar. It goes to the deep post as they ascend it up the field. Leland Walker misses it. Here's a chance. Wampelman goes for it. And nice defense by the Green Wave. Margosian goes to get it and smacks it away from the attacker. Leland Walker overcommitted, playing up too far, but Margosian did a nice job to close down the gap and prevent a one-on-one chance for the visitors. And now here comes Little Rzuski. Plays it up to Rodriguez. Nunny, back wearing number 24 this afternoon, will get it. Bird checks back in for the Green Wave on the far side. Nunny goes towards goal. Diego Nunny being hit. No good. Now it rolls to the left side near the 10-yard line where Farrell will take it back. Patrick Farrell will go across the face of goal with plenty of yards to go to get to it. From the 30, Bird will work. On the far side it goes. Hedgie. Phoenix Hedgie directing traffic, telling Rodriguez to make a move inside of Rodriguez. And it's blocked. Another chance. Once again blocked. This time a little bit of a save having been made in net by Vivian Pillar. Rodriguez, can he be denied? No longer. Cut from behind, no good. Rolls around and now the Rangers will take it up. So the Rangers playing scrappy so far today. Coach Fedor giving plenty of instructions. Here comes Okel. Okel, the shot into the netting of Peter Rose. Easy save. Plays it up. Holy Name has numbers, but no good. The pass will go away. And now a ground ball will roll to Nunny. Holy Name has had plenty of opportunities thus far today, but still no goals. They need to find an opener soon. Otherwise, North Ridgeville will have a chance to get into this ball game, and they do not want to let the Rangers have a chance to settle. Farrell goes towards goal. Farrell goes wide to the left. Goes out of play, and now Holy Name gets set up on that far corner. Rodriguez will take it himself. Xavier Rodriguez in front of goal. The chance. I believe a deep hole blocked it. Now it just goes to Pillar. So the Rangers doing an excellent job shutting down Rodriguez in the early stages. Played on up to Anderson, but it loses it. Goes over midfield. Nunny trying to scoop it up. Now a box out. Tried the scoop, still unable to pick it up. Now a ground ball in no man's land. Nunny finally gets it. Leland Walker applying a hit along Jeffrey Bird. And now Coach Fedor will call time, and so will we. 3:44 left to go in the first. Still a 0-0 ball game. 3:44 left to go in the first. Still a 0-0 ball game. Both teams have had a couple chances. Holy Name the majority of them, but still 0-0. Rodriguez will take it up here himself. He's done well this year, taking the ball up out of timeouts and scoring. Can that trend continue? Phoenix Hedgie has it on the far side, goes centrally to Rodriguez. Rodriguez makes his move, goes to the right. Xavier Rodriguez, it goes into the back of the net for the green wave. There's the opener. Xavier Rodriguez just sneaks it past Pillar with 3:21 on the clock. Holy Name has their opener. Just a nice job by Rodriguez, his trademark almost. Out of timeouts, finding a way to score. Usually it's a solo run. This time, plays it off to Bird, who gives it back to him, makes his move. Pillar had a play on it, just too much power, and finally Holy Name has their opener, as they've been looking for it for a long time now. And now Holy Name looking for some more. That will be goal number 39 of the campaign for Xavier Rodriguez. Rodriguez still needs one more goal today to take him to 40, and that would have him averaging 4 goals per game, which was more than Zach Spalding averaged on the year that he scored 79 in 20 games. For Rodriguez, that has to be the goal right now, getting the most goals per game on average in a season. Obviously, there are some stipulations to that, given X amount of games played and all that kind of fun stuff, but he would most likely have that record. Nice run being made. Can the Rangers equalize? Not on that shot as it goes wide to the right. You hear Coach Fedor telling his team to keep their heads on a swivel, and he's not wrong. North Ridgeville will get back to work on the near side. Wampelman goes Okel. Okel backpedaling. Has Norris against him, goes to the far side, a chance. Low shot can be saved by Peter Rose once again. We have Musa the shot. Norris will take it in the air, and now here comes Holy Name's offense. Some changes will be made on the fly. Norris takes it on up, has Rodriguez at the 20-yard line, now the 15. The sophomore will take it off of Norris. Played on in, Hedgie right off the left shoe of Pillar. Almost 2-0. And now here come the deep balls trying to do their job. Taylor being hit. Rodriguez trying to get in there and get the ball. It's a bad throw. Rodriguez tries to scoop, trips over his own feet, flipped on back by Taylor. Taylor, an extracurricular little smack to Rodriguez. Delay a game, it will stay with Holy Name. We saw in that play, Rodriguez going after it with Taylor, then Taylor a last-second swat at the end of that play. Farrell. Minute 45 to go in the first. Holy Name up 1-0. Rodriguez plays it on in. Hedgie thought he had it and does not. Flicked over the halfway line. Rzuski will see it out of play where Coach Fedor snags it and will now. Holy Name along with the Rangers. The Rangers, a very thin bench. Only 3 players compared to Holy Name's most likely dozen. Norris will take a step back. Less than a minute and a half to play in the opening frame. Inside. No, it's blocked before he can fire the shot. Runs around the goal the other way. Being hit by Taylor. Cuts. Goes to the ground. And slots it home. Man, oh man, that was a thing of beauty from Xavier Rodriguez. Trips to the ground, but no problem for X. That's goal number 40 on the campaign. Just a beautiful goal. He's hit, the flag flies, goes down his trip, and on the ground with a knee down, just slots it home, looks up at the goalkeeper and says, "You're not getting this one." It's now a 2-0 ball game. And now Holy Name man up. How about that for a turn of events? Holy Name starting to get hot. Rodriguez the 2. Still a minute 8 left to go in the first. And the Rangers, a man down, will win the faceoff. Can they get one back right off the bounce? Ooh! An attempted hit from Argosian that sends him to the ground. The Rangers trying to scoop up the ground ball. Now less than a minute to go. Nice play inside. Spinning away from some hits is Musa. And now it goes behind the net with 49 seconds on the clock. Norris will sprint off for the Green Wave. Ramsey, the typical LSM, will check back in. Holy Name rotating the deep balls, but right now is Leland Walker, Charlie Margosian, along with Rzuski. Far side it goes. Musa being hit by Ramsey. Around 30 seconds to go in the opening frame. Holy Name up 2-0. North Ridgeville content with running down the clock as much as they can. Holy Name's defense showing no urgency at all either. The nearest neighbor standing at the 26 as Musa stands at the 34. And now Bird will go and greet him with 10 seconds on the clock, forcing Musa to make his move. What have the Rangers been waiting for all game? Played in no man's land. Ramsey clips it, goes into the center. A second on the clock, and no shot can fire for the Rangers. As we go into the second quarter, Holy Name 2-0 lead, courtesy of Xavier Rodriguez. We'll return to 6000's Queens Highway in a minute. Second quarter about to begin here at Cicerchi Field. Holy Name currently up 2-0 as the whistle blows, and a false start will give possession to the Namers. Xavier Rodriguez doing the damage. No goals for the first 8 minutes of play in the final 4 of the first 2 goals from Xavier Rodriguez. One with 3:21 on the clock and another with 1:08. Rodriguez will cut towards goal, looking for his hat trick. Does he get it? Yes, he does. It just clips the netting and bounces out, but it counts the same. It's 3-0 Holy Name with 11:40 to go in the half. Just an awkward goal for Rodriguez, but it's still a goal. It hits the net and bounces out, so no one really knew what was going on with it. But that's a goal. 11:40 to play. That's 3. And usually we don't count in a game like this of, okay, how many goals you need for a single game record. We only do it because Xavier Rodriguez, going into today, thought he had a chance to make history. He knows the history he can make. He wants to make that history tonight. And now, going into the next ball game, he will still lead with most goals per game on average in a single season. Hedgie will circle like a shark. 30 seconds into the frame. Holy Name already has one. Phoenix Hedgie, he could look for his first goal of the game too. Goes back to Sanders. Jeremiah Sanders pivots, cuts back left. It will now fly on over to Phoenix Hedgie. Back to Bird. Bird and Hedgie trade places. Jeffrey Bird looking for numbers. Finds Hedgie. Hedgie launches. Goes on over and hits the back netting. We'll stay with the green and white. So Farrell will now take it. 10:49 on the clock in Q2. Rodriguez will wait for it and get it back at around the 25. Launches from distance, and that's his fourth! An absolute rocket shot from Xavier Rodriguez gives Holy Name a 4-0 lead. He's going for the record for most goals in a single game. You could tell. Yesterday, the first goal, the commentary clip was, shoot it, Xavier, shoot it. And he did. It's the same goal. So after a rough start in the last 6 minutes, well, we'll cut it less to make the stat more impressive, 5.5. He has 4 goals. He's on pace for the record, ladies and gentlemen. That's down goal number 42, which is bittersweet to see number 42 now. But otherwise, it's great to see number 42 on the year. Here come the Rangers, passing it on back to Oakle. You got to play forward if you're the Rangers. No back passes. Attack the net, try and break down rows. Get one, and then the rest will come. That is how you have to play. And their coach knows this program well of Holy Name, as this one's going out of bounds. Coach Schneider started the program here at Holy Name back in 2011. Talking to him before the game, he said when he was the coach, this was all just a field. It was nothingness. Not a turf field, it was nothing. Nothing. You see what has happened to Hannah down the road. Back then they played at Royalton home games. Now here comes Jeffrey Bird looking for his opener. Gives it off to Phoenix Hedgie. Hedgie will make his run. Rodriguez staying stationary on the far side. Will he get the ball? Sets a pick instead. Now flicks it back. He will take it. Does he go for number 5? Plays it onside. To Bird. Spinning right. The shot goes just wide. Pillar got a piece, but an excellent job from Rodriguez trying to find Bird and thread the needle. Play will stop at 9:51 as Farrell's told to move the balls out of play. Farrell goes towards goal. Tries passing to Rodriguez, but the ball leaves the netting too early. Rodriguez will take it. Plays it back. Nunny. And now goes back to Rodriguez. He's ready for his 5th. Does he get his 5th? Rodriguez goes for it. Just skies it. Contact made by the D-poles, who have done a nice job defending many of his shots. He's taken plenty today. He would have more goals if it wasn't for these D-poles interfering with so many shots, and all credit to them for doing so. Bird will now circle the net as he is pushed away. I believe that was Oakle doing the damage. Now goes into no man's land. Farrell trying to get it. An absolute body check! That's a flag. Patrick Farrell. Oh my goodness. Did not know he had that in him. Wow. So what he did was just lay the shoulder on in. It's not even him who goes to the box. It's Andrew Norris. Patrick Farrell, what was that? An excellent hit. The physicality is out for him. We're loving this. So now North Ridgeville has their first man-up opportunity of the ball game. Can they find their opener? The shot goes cross-face the goal, no good. Musa was the one to take it. Now once again, North Ridgeville will take. On the far side. Run being made, played on in, Oakle misses, rolls around in front of goal. Margosian trying to box out a ground ball, scooped up by the Rangers, who now go to the backside. Rzuski tips it a little bit. Now it will roll. Musa goes for it. Ramsey now in on the fun, trying to get it. Ramsey there will not be able to get it as he goes to the ground. Now the ground ball continues to roll. Andrassi going for it. Now back to Musa. Musa plays it back top to Okel. Okel will lose it, but then get it right back at the 30. Okel, the long shot, is blocked by Margosian and scooped up by the LSM Cam Ramsey. Here he comes on the near side. Rodriguez checks in. Norris back in after being a man down. Here comes the Namur offense once again. Inside to Aiden Butler. Butler, the shot, goes over goal, no good. Flicked back. Phoenix actually has a gift wrapped opportunity. Just missing. Pillar gets a piece and knocks it away. Rodriguez tries to block. Cannot. Ranger loses it in the sun. Brzezinski going for it along with Butler and Norris, who ends up getting it. Now here comes Andrew Norris. Norris cuts back. Will wait for the offense to set itself up. Farrell. Phoenix actually will trade places with him as he goes behind the goal. Makes his run, goes to Rodriguez. Goes back to Bird. Bird spins. Jeffrey Bird. Saved by Pillar. A nice shot, but unfortunately right at Vivian Pillar, who makes a nice save. Low pass scooped up by the LSM and played forward. Brzezinski will run for it, clips it back, runs to retrieve it, flicks it up to himself in another. Brzezinski loses it, trying to split the offense of the Rangers, who is going for it right now. Margosian goes for it, still on the ground. Margosian gets it and plays it up to Jeffrey Bird. Now the offense will work on the defense. Rodriguez bobbles, loses, cuts now to the right side, plays it to Butler. Butler bobbles it to himself and will wait for a second. Makes his cut to the right. Butler skied by Pillar. Goes out of play. Holy Name will keep it. Rodriguez so far today, 4 goals. Do we see a 5th before halftime? Norris. Norris goes back to Bird. Bird has numbers, tries to find Farrell, goes over his head, and will go the opposite direction. Good idea, just the execution not there. So halfway through the second quarter, Holy Name up 4-0 Rodriguez. 2 goals within a minute and a half to begin the frame, but since then, nothing else. Rodriguez frees it on a hit. It was a delayed reaction for the ball to free, and Bird picks it up on the air. Now here comes Jeffrey Bird. Flag down, it will go against Ridgeville. Bird picked by Pillar. Without Vivian Pillar, the Rangers will be down by double digits by now. So Holy Name, a man up. 5:29 on the clock. Now's a perfect time for a 5th. And instead, Coach Fedor opts to talk things over. He's talking to Jeffrey Bird on that far side. We'll step aside with 5.5 to go in the first half. Holy Name leading 4-0. 5:28 left to go in the first half. Apparently a second ran off during the timeout. Don't ask me, I just work here. So 4-0 Holy Name lead. Xavier Rodriguez, all 4 goals thus far. Holy Name on the timeout looks to go for goal number 5 to even further their advantage. Bird misses the pass, will be scooped up by Farrell. Farrell goes behind the net to Phoenix Hedgie. Rodriguez makes a run, plays it central. Butler, other side it goes. Norris inside to Hedgie. There's a goal for the Green Wave. An excellent team effort gets the job done. There's goal number 5 with 5:05 left to go in the first half. It's 5s all the way around for the Green and White. Watch that one back on the replay. Just an excellent job from the Green Wave. I believe it's Norris who will get the assist on that far side. Phoenix Hedgie, a beautiful run, just sneaking in that corner, getting in the right spot at the right time, and slots it home. So now the 5-0 lead, Holy Name will continue to work. And they start off the face-off when Norris picks it right up. Pass. Would not be surprised to see either one employed. He puts it to Nuni. Rodriguez. Nuni will go. And opts to give it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez takes a second and picks it back up. Near side it goes. Phoenix Hedgie far side, Norris. Norris thought about it, had the stick extended to shoot. Norris finds the back of the net for the Green Wave. The last goal was Phoenix Hedgie from Andrew Norris. This time it's Andrew Norris from Phoenix Hedgie. Makes it a 6-0 ball game. Another nice team goal from the Green Wave. You gotta love the way this team has been playing this quarter. They have picked up the intensity and it's paying dividends. So both Norris and Phoenix on 2 points to our knowledge. Rodriguez 4, all from goals. Now 6-0 Holy Name lead. This is the result we expected to see from this game. Can Holy Name win another face-off? Norris kicks it to himself and picks it up, loses it, and will now roll further into Holy Name's attacking territory, but the Rangers have it. They need to get it up the field. Brennan, a low pass, bobbled. Some contact made. Ramsey doing the business. Rolls around right inside the yellow line at around the 42-yard line. Holy Name tries to scoop it up. Shove, it'll be a white ball as you can hear. Ramsey will check out for the Green Wave. Bird will come in. Holy Name's rotation is a big reason why they're winning this game. I said it earlier on in the broadcast. A very thin bench for this Rangers team. Once again, they are a club team. You have to keep that in mind. Nice run being made. Fossa hit before he can shoot. John Fossa, one of 2 seniors, him and his good friend Sean Smith, the 2 members of the class of 2024 who graduate in 21 days from today. Now here come the Rangers trying to find their opening goal. Musa goes central, a spin, Rzuski the hit. Now be scooped up. Before he could get it. So now the Rangers have the ball in the corner. 3:08 left to go in the first half. It's a 6-0 Namer lead. Douglas trying to direct traffic to no avail. It rolls back to the Rangers. That was not the intended target. Brennan. And it's picked up by Peter Rose once again in goal. Bird will take it. Plays it up. Rodriguez. Rodriguez run being made by Hedgie. Plays it behind the goal to Farrell. Farrell looking for numbers. Runs in himself. Hits before he could shoot. Bird picks him up. Flicked over to Fossa, who can't pick it up. But Hedgie right there behind, pick it right back up. 2:15 to play in the first half. Phoenix Hedgie into Farrell. Farrell finds the back of the net for the Green Wave. Patrick Farrell from Phoenix Hedgie Hedgie now on a hat trick with a goal and 2 assists. Farrell, his opener. It's a 17 namer lead with 2:13 to go in the first half. Just a nice job all the way around from Holy Name once again. The early stage of this game was complete reliance on Xavier Rodriguez, and now seeing Norris and Hedgie getting involved in the absence of time. The injury bug has been plaguing this Holy Name team. J.J. Burrell, Casey Eastep, and now you have Tommy Yanko missing time. So now 2:10 to go in the first half. Ridgeville will take it up looking. And timeout being called by North Ridgeville aggressively on that far side, and they will get it with 2:03 left to go in Q2. We'll step aside. Just over 2 minutes left to play in the first half here at Cicerchi Field. Holy Name right now cruising up 7-0 over the North Ridgeville Rangers. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. Beautiful. A lot of heat. Special word going out to all those affected by the heat in the building today at All School Mass. Oak will flick it to the far side now. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. Back Hoff. Oakle takes it. On the drop, loses it, but picks it right back up. Regazzo now in the game, playing some LSM, will shade him. Oakle goes far side here, a chance for the Rangers, and goes wide. So now $1:28 left to go in the half. High pass goes over the head of Hoff. Oakle will pick it right back up. Oakle, the shot. Saved by Peter Rose. Gets a piece and deflects it over to the left side. So now minute 7, Holy Name will pick it up. Rose gets it from Margosian. Nunny can't come down with it. Running to it. The jog there in the end cost Holy Name possession. And a hit by Sanders trying to go for the ball. Another hit. Freed for a second. It will stay with the Rangers. Douglas picks it up now. Nunny shading him. Rzuski gets a piece. Scoops up now once again. Douglas. 30 seconds left to go in the half. Oakle. Oakle steps back, screen being set. Here he comes. Played inside, the best chance the Rangers have today. The shot goes in the back of the net for North Ridgeville. They finally get their opener. Brandon Musa does the job with 18 seconds left to go in the half. It's now a 7-1 ball game. It was the best chance the Rangers have had all day, and they make the Namer defense pay. Just snuck right on in. So now that puts them in the right direction. So 18 seconds. Can Holy Name get the goal right back? Unlikely, as the faceoff will go to the Rangers. Now can the Rangers get a second at the stroke of halftime? Okel sprinting. Okel trucks Leland Walker. Holy Name gets the shoulder dropped, and the horn will sound, and that will send us into the locker room with a bang. Your score at the end of 24 minutes. Holy Name up 7-1. We'll step aside for 10 minutes for the halftime break and be back on to bring the second half of this contest. Back on from the half at Cicerchi Field. The Namers lead 7-1 over the North Ridgeville Rangers. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. Our coverage is more unpredictable than Holy Name Lacrosse right now, as tomorrow we have a game scheduled and Saturday we have a game scheduled that both might get canceled due to rain. Tomorrow, senior night for softball, 5 p.m. at St. John Bosco. First pitch, 4:45 the festivities begin. It's going to rain. If it rains, I don't know if we're going to play that game. We'll see. Saturday, 1:30 start here against Clay. It's going to rain. We'll make a decision on Saturday. That could be a decision tomorrow. And if we don't do that game, in the words of former Guardians manager Manny Acta, the sun will come out again tomorrow. And it will come out again for Holy Name Lacrosse. Now let's get back to today's game. Holy Name dominating thus far, up by 6. Rodriguez, 4 goals. Phoenix, Hedgie, Farrell, along with Norris, all have 1. Rose gets it back after a nice start for the Rangers, putting pressure on the Namer defense. Rodriguez now sits at 42 goals on the year. Nice pass up to Norris. He will take it up the left flank. Norris gives it to Jeffrey Bird. Bird waiting to make his move. He cuts right. Jeffrey Bird, take it in. Bird, the bounce off the crossbar, no good. Picked up by Nunny. Here comes Diego Nunny. Goes to the right side, spins left, what a move, and blocked by Pillar. Nice save by Vivian Pillar once again. No man's land, the ball goes. Rodriguez trying to scoop it up. Farrell now trying to do so, trying to box out, slips. That does it and gets it to Rodriguez. Does Rodriguez go for his 5th? He's going ISO. Rodriguez. He actually will pass to the far side. Bird will take it. Rodriguez, I appreciate him not trying to force any shot. He's just playing the way the game lets him play. Farrell hit before he could shoot it. Flicked over Rodriguez's head. He'll sprint for it. It will go to the Rangers. Spin. Rodriguez applying some hits. Played up, but no one home to get it, as Peter Rose will scoop it up on the fly. Launches it down. Bird almost has the catch, but still fields it. An excellent throw downfield from Rose. Can that play set up the offense? Norris checks out. Here comes Butler back into the game. His first involvement of the second half. Hedgie will direct traffic. Rodriguez making a run. It's in to Rodriguez. Lose it before he can shoot it. Scoops it back up and will take it down back. Rodriguez launches. Almost. Weird bounce. No good. Farrell being hit. Shoots. It's in. Patrick Farrell, his second on the ball game. With 9:13 left to go, Holy Name has their 8th. Nice goal from Farrell. That will be his second of the game. So 4 goals today from Rodriguez and 4 from the rest of the team. Farrell with 2. Phoenix Hedgie with a hat trick. 1 goal, 2 assists. And Norris, a goal and assist. Face-off, went in trying to win it. Plays it back. Ragazzo now in trying to get it. The Rangers will pick it up. Norris applying some pressure, gets it up to Wampelman. Wampelman goes central. Played on back to Okel. Can the Rangers find a second? Plays it back central. They'll bounce. No good. Saved by Peter Rose once again as he stands tall. Musa shooting the ball. Rose will dance with it behind his own net. Play it forward. Nunny picks it up and spins to the right side. Gets out of hit. Here comes Diego Nunny. When able to make changes, Norris will check out. Bird gets it on the bounce. fresh legs, and Jeremiah Sanders will check into the game. Bird. 4 minutes played in the new half. Bird goes cross face of goal, plays to Rodriguez. Rodriguez opts to give it to Nunny. Diego Nunny works off the pick, set by Xavier Rodriguez. Fakes on the stutter. Whistle blows, and now here comes Ridgeville out for the stoppage. A quick chance for them to do something. Ramsey sprints on in for the Green Wave on the far side. Wampelman gives it away, Musa. Musa plays it centrally, Okel. Goes to the right side, being hit by Ramsey. Okel still has it, flicks away to Musa. Musa plays it on back, bobbled by Wampelman. Goes for it, hit away, but will still keep possession. Far side, lost for a second. Rzuski goes to get it. Scoops it up, loses it again. And Sanders cleanly fields it. Here comes Jeremiah Sanders. Plenty of speed on that far side. Lose it for a second before picking it right back up. Okel the pressure. Substitutions incoming. Nunny will take it. Bird jogging up to the 40. But a nice job by Sanders to scoop it cleanly and sprint with it. Nunny goes to his right, goes towards goal now to the left side, and is flushed on back. Bird, he now has a chance. Inside it goes. Hedgie can't field it cleanly. After that, it will go the opposite direction. Holy Name's defense, a big story in today's ball game, usually allowing just over 7 goals a game. Only one this, but Ridgeville can make it 2. Wampelman being hit, lose it. Ramsey, the pressure applied. Rzuski gets it, flicks it over to himself. A random no-looker up to Nunny. That was unintentional, but beautiful from Rzuski. Goes to the right side. Can Holy Name score off of the random pass? They can! I have never seen a pass like that result in a goal like that. It's now a 9-1 ball game. Nunny adds himself to the score sheet. I can't get over that random no-look pass. Nunny was in the right place at the right time to get it and sent a missile in the back of the net. But man, that was a beautiful, beautiful pass. I believe that was Matthew Rzuski. So now a 9-1 ball game. Norris going back for the faceoffs. He's been more of a faceoff specialist today after getting his 2 points. It rolls. Ramsey the clip, still on the ground. The Jackrabbit gets it on the far side. Here comes Aiden Butler. Butler the solo run, loses it, goes in front of goal and goes into pillar. Rodriguez stares her down as it's flicked on up. Nice hit by Ramsey, not enough to free the ball. Another nice hit from Ramsey. Douglas trying to keep it. Douglas trips. Matthew Rzuski going for it still. Norris trying getting a piece and does. Whistle will blow with 5:01 left to go in the quarter. Holy Name will take this opportunity to make some changes. Regazzo back in. A flag never flew, but it'll be a penalty against Rzuski. So there then comes a change, which is interesting because you have your 3 deep holes in now. I believe they're dropping Regazzo, who just checked in, to be the 3rd deep hole, and Ramsey has the LSM. And the LSM Ramsey gets a piece. In no man's land, it rolls. Okel gets it, flicks it on back. The shot just goes wide. Rose, another save and goal. Keeps Holy Name up by 8. Lowe will take it. Okel. Goes to his right, Regazzo right there to see him. Now Leland Walker goes to greet him. Okel goes to the right side, circles, sends back. The shot goes in the back of the net for the North Ridgeville Rangers. An excellent missile launched on that far side to make it now a 9-2 ball game, assuming the goal counts. And now there it is on the scoreboard. Believe that will be Musa getting the goal, so that'll be his second. And the assist coming from Okel. So now Barrett Dorsey will check in on the near side for Regazzo. So now Holy Name back to full. Norris trying to win the faceoff. Will not win this one, but gets a piece as it rolls into Holy Name territory. In the end, he wins it on a ground ball. So now here comes the Holy Name offense. Fossa now comes into the game. Bird has it and will walk on back at the 30-yard line. Drop by Rodriguez. He'll play behind the goal. It goes to Farrell. Some runs being made. Butler trying to make some movement. Fossa as well, trying to spin and get open. Does get open. On in to Fossa. Low. John Fossa decked from behind. There's the flag. Ball will roll. All three officials in unison throw a flag. I'm no official, but you're not going to get away with a back shove with that kind of power. Not at all. So now man-up opportunity. Holy Name looking to get into double figures. Farrell to Norris. 3:20 to go. Can Rodriguez find his fifth? Plays it into Butler. Into Butler, the spin. The jackrabbit, no good. Goes just wide and scooped up by a deep pole. Spinning away is Anderson. Anderson plays it forward. Now here come the Rangers. Can they start a little bit of a comeback? Down the center, Andrassi being hit. Margosian hits him. The play in is in. Andrassi finds the back of the net now for the Rangers. It's now a 9-3 ball game. An excellent spin from Braxton Andrassi. So with 4:12 to go, they scored. Now 2:55, so around 80 seconds in between goals. Is North Ridgeville starting to get back into this contest? So now Holy Name, even more than they already needed before, need a goal, as that was a man-up opportunity they conceded on. It's fine to concede when you're full for both teams, but you cannot concede when you're man-up. Whistle blows. Still 15 minutes for the Rangers to get 6. Norris will take it up the center. Can Holy Name get one back immediately? Goes to Rodriguez. He had a goal pretty quickly after a Padua goal yesterday. Can he do it again? Play central. Butler loses it before the shot and just leaves it. Butler, oh my goodness, he trucks him. Bird picks it up, but the Jackrabbit laying the hammer down. The shot just a bit too high. But man, Aiden Butler absolutely applying the hit stick. Sanders will check in, the speedster on the far side. Nice run. Norris will keep it and go behind the net with 2:10 to go. Run being made by Rodriguez. Rodriguez, welcome back to the score sheet, Xavier Rodriguez. That is his 5th, and that takes Holy Name into double figures. It's now a 10-3 ball game. Xavier Rodriguez doesn't need to score every goal, but Xavier Rodriguez likes to score. So now he's halfway to the record for most goals in a game. Don't think that one's really possible. I believe the most goals he's scored in a game is 8 in his career. He can tie that figure today. I feel like right now, if you're Xavier Rodriguez, you help your team win if you get open. It's, if anything, for records, just beat your own best. It's a simple concept in sports. You're not trying to really apply too much pressure on yourself. It's, did I get better from yesterday? If the answer is yes, you're progressing. If the answer is no, you get back in the lab and you work. So Holy Name will take it up from the halfway line. 2:04 to go in the quarter. Dorsey will sub out Bird to come back on. Nunny. Nunny has 1 to his name thus far. Will he go for 2? Nunny! Saved by Pillar. Played forward, Bird right there. It's on the ground. Nunny trying to scoop it up, being boxed away. Nunny picks it up, cuts on back, and will retreat. Bird now has it on the far side. 90 seconds to go in the quarter. Rodriguez, there's his 6th! Xavier Rodriguez, a missile. He's been charging up this whole quarter, and now it's an 11-3 ball game. Forget that, maybe he is going for the record still. So right around 30 seconds between goals, with that being his 6th today. That is 12 goals in 2 games for him. That is now 44 on the campaign for him. So even if he doesn't score against Glen Oak, he's still, or correction, not Glen Oak, that was a couple weeks ago, another green team from far away, Clay, he would still be at 4 goals per game. Minute 20 to go in the third. The shot, ooh, that one hits off of Leland Walker, but he does his job. That's why they wear padding, ladies and gentlemen. Flipped up by Margosian. Low going for it. It goes out of play, and Holy Name will get it back. Will Rodriguez go for his 7th of the game? A minute 7 to go in the quarter. Wide pass. Played well over the head. It will roll into the attacking half of Holy Name as it goes over and back. There it is. It's a white ball. You can hear the official say 53 seconds on the clock. Whistle blows. Here we go. X on the near side already has a double hat trick. I believe 7 is a haul trick, if I'm not mistaken. Will he go for the haul trick? Rodriguez, it's saved by Pillar. He scoops it up. The wraparound. Rodriguez being hit plenty. Rodriguez almost goes in, just goes wide. 30 seconds to go. He thought he had his 7th. Farrell, Sanders, and Rodriguez making moves. Farrell, strip before he can shoot, goes back into no man's land. Farrell going for it, boxing out, rolls around, trying to get it. Does he get it? No. Bounces in no man's land. 17 seconds down the clock. Sanders scoops it. Realistically, time for 1 shot. Sanders will take it himself. Jeremiah Sanders. 5 seconds. Far side, got to get near goal. Rodriguez gets open at the buzzer. Bang! That's the whole trick for Xavier Rodriguez as time expires in the 3rd quarter. He's on 7, and there's still 12 minutes to go. A hat trick in 2 minutes and 4 seconds to end the quarter. Welcome back to the limelight, Xavier Rodriguez. He's 1 away from his career high, 3 away from tying the record in a game, and 4 away from the record outright in a game. We'll step aside. Holy Name leads 12-3 with 12 minutes to go. Back on for the fourth quarter. It's a 12-3 ball game. Xavier Rodriguez with 7 goals, 13 goals so far this week in 2 games. He is on fire. So including today's goals, he's now at 44 total on the year, I think. No, he's at 45. He will start this quarter on the bench. Bird will settle with it. 11:50 to play. It's been a great game thus far for Holy Name. Rodriguez, 1 goal off his career high. Farrell looking for his hat trick. Plays it in. The shot behind the back. No looker for Andrew Norris. That was a beautiful goal for him to start the quarter off right for the green and white. That's hard to do. Going behind the back like that to score. Man, that was nice. Another flag. They're already a man down. So now I think they might be another man down. It's a party in the Ranger box. It's a 13-3 ball game. Based on the way things are setting up. Oh, there's Rodriguez. He's back in the game. Well, I said his day might be over. But no, he's back in the game. They're going to try to let him get that record, I think, at this point. He's come so far. Going into today, he thought he had it. Up here he comes. It's a solo run, potentially. Plays it to Hedgie. Hedgie back to Rodriguez. Almost number 8. It was right there. It clinked off the post. Goes back to Butler. Now the deep holes. Do your job. Keep it up. Butler does it instead. Ridgeville, 2 men down. You got to score for your Holy Name. Doesn't matter if the score is, just score. Rodriguez, he's going to take a shot. He probably is. He's looking to tie the most in a game that he has had in his career. Butler gets it in the air as it's flicked up. Butler launches. Bang! The Jackrabbit has his first goal of the year, I believe. It's now a 14-3 ball game. Do not believe Rodriguez got the assist on it, or did he? He might have, because I think it was a shot that was bounced into the air. So I think technically you could give Rodriguez an assist. You could technically. We'll asterisk it if we need it for later. We'll have to see how the book officially scores it. But now a 14-3 ball game. The Jackrabbit has a goal. It's a party now. Ground ball begin things. Still one in the box. Holy Name fighting for it, not letting Ridgeville get much possession. Skipped up by Norris. He's hit. Push against Holy Name. Rodriguez will wait on the sidelines as this is defense. 7 points on the day, 7 goals. Had 7 points against Benedictine a couple weeks ago. But going back to the game against Glen Oak, 8 goals in that game. Right now he's just trying to do his personal best. If he can tie the record for most goals in a game in Holy Name lacrosse history and tie the record held by Zach Spalding, that would be plenty enough for him. Oakle being hit by Hedgie. Plays it on back. The most goals Holy Name has scored in a contest this year is 16 against Benedictine. They're 2 away from that with 10 minutes to go. So Coach Fedor will stand right by Rodriguez. Ridgeville is waiting for the penalty to run out. Now here comes the Ranger offense. Runs being made. Musa goes in front of goal. Musa plays. Oakle goes down to a knee and gets it. Trying to spin. Gets past Norris. Gets past Nunny. Oakle. Saved by Peter Rose on the bounce. There are numbers forward. Nice lob. It goes to scoops it. Rodriguez waiting in the wings. He will now run in. Settle being called. It's Rodriguez time. Bird will also check on in. Phoenix Hedgie will flip it to Bird. So Hedgie will check off for the time being. Bird trying to make some cuts. Rodriguez, he's waiting for that ball, but Ridgeville knows it too. Sanders now runs in. Gordon to the right side of Bird. Goes to Rodriguez. Doesn't get it cleanly. Had a couple of those today, but he runs back to get it. 9 minutes to go. Rodriguez goes centrally to Bird. Bird, Sanders gets it. Stutter step. Goes right. Shoots. Saved by Pillar right beneath her feet. Now Rodriguez will do what he's done all game, just get in the face of the goalkeeper. Almost blocks it. It goes up, snagged by Farrell, who's had an excellent game, his best career game thus far. Now here comes Xavier Rodriguez. Goes to Sanders. Sanders doesn't field it cleanly. Kicks it to himself and gets it. Sanders shoots well wide, and now will run. And will stay with Holy Name. But Farrell, I believe, right now has 2 or 3 points. I believe 2. Farrell, Gordon gets it. Thomas Gordon. The Gordon family, we talk about Holy Name lineage, is one of the well-known ones. Sanders slips, runs himself. Sanders clobbered. Okel now takes it. Smith goes to get him. Launched forward. The heave-ho goes over ahead. Walker can't get it. Margosian scoops. Now he launches. Rose called for it. Goes forward to Sanders. That was the right idea. Sanders can't pick it. Now it just stops. Flicks up in the air. Rodriguez trying to get it. Gets it. Rodriguez! Saved by Pillar. You see the frustration around us. He deserves the 8th. It's blocked by Rodriguez for 8. Bang! Tied most goals in a game for Xavier Rodriguez as he has 8. He's been due for the 8th. He's been doing that all game, just standing there right in Pillar's face, just looking her down. Finally got an error to occur. So now we go for the record for most goals in a game. He's 2 away from tying that record. You have to think Coach Fedor lets him play for it. We'll see what happens. 7:19 left to go in regulation. It's 15-3. We'll step aside. $7:19 left to go in regulation. Holy Name up 15-3. Rodriguez currently on 8 goals, 2 goals away from tying the most goals in a single game in Holy Name history, held by the man himself, Zach Spalding, back in 2018. That 2018 team, talking to Mr. Kozub, our athletic director, about that team today, just reminiscing, said it was one of the most fun teams he has watched in his time at Holy Name. Going by the team records, that was the year they went 16-1 in the regular season. And that was the year of a lot of things. The record actually held for most goals in a single game is Jake Roscoe, who has 10 back in 2017. So it's held for 6 years. Rodriguez currently not in the ball game. We'll wait for his opportunity to come back in and add 2 more, hopefully. Holy Name as well, 2 goals away from outright having the most goals they've scored in a game this year. Smith going for the ball, rolls around to no man's land, trying to be scooped up. Whistle blows, push, and will stay. Hedgie will check out. It'll be a full personnel change as they'll go back to Ridgeville. Pillar trying to get rid of it. Smith playing with pressure. Nunny now in the game. Some pressure being applied by Diego Nunny. Goes for it, playing like a D-end. And now here comes Musa. Musa goes central. 6 minutes left to go in regulation. Goes to the right side, the shot. No good. Rolls out of play and will stay. Rodriguez and Hedgie both look like they're kind of waiting to come on when Holy Name goes back on offense. The clock is continuing to run, so it is a running clock. That is something to monitor for the rest of this game. The shot from Musa almost goes in. Rzuski goes for it. Flicked back by Margosian. A dangerous play, but Rose scoots it to himself. Played forward to Bird. Look like Butler will go to the scorer's table. Hedgie and Rodriguez await. Sanders will be the one summoned instead, along with Fasa. So Rodriguez continues to sit. Bird. Trying for Nunny to get off the field. They're going to sub off Nunny. Fasa will come into the game now. Kind of surprised they're not letting Rodriguez go out there. Bird looking for help. Fasa makes a run. Plays it behind Farrell. Farrell also looking for a hat trick. Into Thomas Gordon. No good on the shot. Rolls around into no man's land. Scooped on back. Sanders trying to get it. Trips over his own feet. And it will stay with Holy Name. Well, Xavier Rodriguez tied on most goals in a game in his career. You would like to think he'll get back in this game and have a chance. Fasa goes towards goal. He gets hit, loses it. It will roll. Gordon trucked to the ground. Bird takes it, flicks it to no man's land, and just kicked out of bounds. Don't really know the purpose of that kick out of bounds. Don't know if that was really necessary, but we play on with 4 minutes to go. Nice pass in, just too high. Smith will run to get it, and we'll go out of play, and we'll go to Ridgeville. And North Ridgeville will call time to talk things over with 3:51 left to go in regulation. Holy Name dominating this game of 15-3. Just under 4 minutes left to go in regulation. Holy Name up 15-3 over the North Ridgeville Rangers with 8 goals coming from Xavier Rodriguez. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. Bird pushed out a play. And the Rangers will keep possession. But it appears that Phoenix Hedgie and Xavier Rodriguez's days are done. Rodriguez will end the night with 8 points, all from goals. That will tie a season/career best. Musa will be pushed away. Thought about launching. He gets hit by Ramsey. Bird flushes him to the right side. Goes on back. Now 3 minutes to go. Cut being made here. Ridgeville trying to find a fourth. Musa near the goal. Rose to defend. There's an open lane, but just whiffed on the shot. Rzuski now runs. Here comes some deep pull on offensive action. Rzuski cuts, loses it. Trying to scoop it up, plays it on back. Smith running to go get it. Smith plays it. No dice. Here come the Rangers on a breakaway. Bobble by Musa, so that will give the Namers time to retreat. You can hear Peter defense to set up. Far side, Peter Rose getting frustrated. The defense is trying to line him up. Bird fighting for the ball, frees it. Scooped up by Oshel. Now 2 minutes to play. Oshel, far side, just low of Musa, and that'll give the ball back to Holy Name. Rodriguez, is he going for that helmet? No. Going for the bag. Without a shadow of a doubt, Xavier Rodriguez will be your player of the game, brought to you by Keon Sports with a career day, 8 goals. Rzuski fighting for it, just hits it forward. The little cross hit does enough. Now here comes Holy Name, Fossa. Sprinting, will lose it, scoops it back up. Directs Gordon to his left. Goes behind the goal to Farrell. Farrell looking for some help. Runs around, plays it on back to Jeffrey Bird. Bird will look for help, find Jeremiah Sanders. Goes in! Jeremiah Sanders will get credited with the goal. That will be his first. And now Holy Name leads 16-3. We're not going to say it might be an own goal, but we'll give Jeremiah the goal. Why not? Yeah, no, he's going to celebrate on a silent Xavier Rodriguez. He told me in the hallway he wanted 2 goals. He'll settle with 1 as Holy Name is on their way to repeat the Benedictine result to a T, 16-3. Fossa will go in for the face-off. In and out of the team this year. He has worked really hard to get where he is right now playing. Trying to get it, will not. Dorsey now gets in and scoops it. And Dorsey goes the wrong way. 20 seconds left to go. Margosian tries to scoop it up. He now gets tangled. Can the Rangers fire off one last shot and get the last word? And now Oshel goes the wrong way. What is going on? Last couple of seconds, Oshel. It goes against Blue. Time will run, and there's the final whistle. Holy Name wins it 16-3 as Xavier Rodriguez has a career day, sliding home 8. Your player of the game brought to you by Keon Sports. Yep, it's Xavier Rodriguez. Was it ever in doubt? No. Did he want more goals? Yeah. Did he want some records? Yes. Did he get the records? No. In the end, he will get a tied record. And now it appears we have a last-second injury. Going to help him up. Don't see who it is. Holy Name's athletic trainer going over there. But with that, that will do it here from Holy Name High School. Tomorrow, assuming the rain holds off, we'll be here against North Olmsted, or not here, at home against North Olmsted for softball senior night 4:45, 5 o'clock first pitch at St. John Bosco. And Saturday, game here against Clay, assuming the weather holds up. stay updated on all the games we're covering. Follow Holy Name Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. To stay updated on all Holy Name sports, follow Holy Name Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. And finally, subscribe here to Holy Name Athletics YouTube and put on push notifications to be notified when we go live. Both that will do it. From 6000's Queens Highway, Holy Name the winner. I've been Nathan Smee. Thank you for spending your Thursday night with us. Have a good night, everyone, and go Namers.